These are my tomatoes that I started indoors this year. One variety I'm planting is Russian black Krim. So let's go put it in the ground. This is April 13th. I just stuck our Russian black Krim in the ground, and we'll be checking back to see how it does. May 19th, and it's looking pretty good so far. Like the stocky, sturdy nature of the vine. I'm looking forward to seeing how many set on. As you can tell, it's got some blooms at the top here and a few down at the bottom. I don't know if you can see them, but I'll try to get a better shot of those later. June 3rd, and this is just now starting to set on tomatoes, so the plant looks pretty good though. June 24th, and we've got quite a few set on. Nothing to really brag about, but overall I think it's doing all right. Here's a look at how the black Krim have a dark shoulder and kind of darker streaks. But it won't be too long to get to taste these. Here it is, July 20th, and looks like we're going to get to try our black Krim soon. Our Russian black Krim. It's got a couple that are ripening, so I'm looking forward to that. Got some up the top too, so this plant's doing pretty good. Now I judge a tomato based on overall plant health, whether or not it'll take the heat, because we have extremely hot summers. It's not unusual to have a week or two where it's close to 100, if not over, every day. And then I also look at whether it has issues, overall plant growth, size of the fruit, and of course taste. And first of all, let's cut into it and see what it tastes like. Okay, it looks like a really meaty tomato. I like that. Now I'll cut a hunk off and just take a taste of it. It's got really good taste. I like it. Excuse me, but I'll take another bite. It's got a sweet taste to it, and this is the type of tomato that I could just put a little salt on and eat the whole thing, and that's probably what I'll do when I'm done here. But as far as the overall plant health, I'd rate this tomato in our garden, which is a zone 6, as an A. It does pretty well. But it does have issues. For me it did anyway. This is the first time I've grown it. And it's the only tomato we had that had a little blossom end rot. And it also has a tendency to crack easier than some of the others I grew this year. So those two issues are kind of a negative for me. Does it take the heat? I'd give it probably a B. It's stressing a little bit in our heat. Plant growth, it grows well. It grew out of the top of our 5-foot cage. Size of the fruit, I'd call it probably on the large size, and they seem to be consistently about the same size. Taste, as I just told you, it tastes really good. And as far as setting on fruit, early it was probably a little bit slow to set on compared to some others, but it came on late and did really well, and we got plenty of tomatoes on it. So will I grow it again? I'd say maybe, just because of the splitting and blossom end rot issues, but it's a good tomato. I like